What's up, you little fucks? Welcome to the show! Let's fucking go! Today is the day we're gonna try something new! And of course, it's gonna be a happy day for Marjun, because he's gonna see me fail miserably at a game that is probably whoop my ass like fucking crazy. So, hello and welcome. Welcome Marjun, welcome Fahrenheit Lily. Glad to see you here. Absolutely stoked for this game, because I just peeked at it and it looks fucking amazing. Okay, it looks amazing. I have no idea how is it free, but hey. We're gonna figure out why today. How are you folks doing? How was your day? I finally beat the one boss that kept bullying me yesterday, alongside another one in the world. Nice. So, what do you think, Marjun? How big of a failure this stream is going to be? Like, knowing my gaming skills, am I gonna be able to do any amount of progress?
Welcome to the show, motherfuckers.
Blah blah blah. No, it's not letting me sign the fuck in. It's not letting me enter the fucking game. It gives me this captcha bullshit. And I don't understand what the problem is. Because I was playing this... I started the game earlier. And it didn't give me none of that bullshit. None of it. I can't log into Epic 2. Oh, okay, so maybe it's a Epic Games problem, not a radio problem. Please, let it be this. Update, we are continuing to investigate this issue. Okay, great. So I entered 1 hour ago, well, now 1 hour and a half. It was working just to give me enough time to delude myself. I can play this on stream. So your options for the game are Steam or website directly. Yeah, no. I think I'm just going to play something else and move this to tomorrow, cause I prefer to play on GeForce Now. First of all, because I pay for it, and second, because the graphic quality is it's easier on my PC, well, especially when I have 3,000 things open on my part. Fair enough. Sorry, Marjun, I was really excited to play this game today. I was really excited. So, what should we play instead? So my microphone is working. Games audio is now working. Okay. Let's go! Yes, Jar Jar. I am a huge Miku fan. But also, today, apparently, we are playing... Wait, didn't I update the stream info? Okay. Not the tuturu! Yes, the tuturu! But again, Marjun, if you want... if you really want to give me that game, we can do that later. So one of these days I can play that as well. Because I don't have that many games. But he's a guy. Yeah, man, that really fucked me over. I was like, oh no. I never got around to finishing the anime. Oh no, man, it's beautiful. I'm a sucker for anime that fuck you up because they're sad and tragic. And this was pretty, fun and light-hearted and interesting. And then it got dark. As fuck. And I was like, oh, let's go. I am feeling pain in my kokoro. Tuturu. Okay, let's do that. Load. Quick load. Was it here? Prologue, time travel, paranoia. Damn, we didn't play that much, huh? Load this data, okay.
Oi. そこの貴様。
Hey, you.
俺たちが見えているか。
Can you see us?
なぜ何も答えない。
Why won't you answer?
貴様に聞いているんだぞ。
I'm asking you a
モニター
question.
のそっち側にいる。
Yes,
貴様にだ。
you on the other side of the monitor.
間抜け面をしよう。
Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis.
貴様からだと。
I
俺
suppose
たちは
that
テレビのモニターの
from
中
your
にいるように見えるだ
perspective,
ろうな。
it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor.
だがそれは大きな間
But
違い。
that's where you're wrong. Hey. Why everything stopped? Well, let me get rid of my hood. Hoodie. What happened? Why did the game? Please. Why? The game is already tricking you. Man. What the fuck? The nerd in the background is hacking you as we speak. Dude, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like, I chose a fucking visual novel game so it would be easy. No. It gives me bullshit. It gives me bullshit just the same. Just the fucking same. How? How is that even possible? Like, look, it's not moving, it's not doing anything. Are you for fucking real, man? Are you for fucking real? Why the fuck? Why the fuck? Why the fuck? Like, let me try again. Let me try again. Hey, let's see. Okay, now it's loading something different. So maybe my mistake was, please let it be just that. Maybe my mistake was just something else. It's loading. It's fucking loading. Bruh. Where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Let's press the phone triggers. Didn't we do this already? Can we skip this? Because I feel like we did this already, but it's not letting me skip. I am not the Oni, but I am cursed with scuff, nonetheless. Like, this is unbelievable. This is fucking believable. I sure am glad she's not here to clown on me. Let's press the phone triggers button. What is the phone triggers? What is it? Okay. What do I have to check? I already forgot. Inbox. Interesting. Wow. Cool. Cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but okay. How do I get rid of the phone? I don't know. Okay. I check my pants and coat pockets again. And call the cell phone and make a call to the phone wave. Okay, okay. I should pay attention and read. Address book. Phone wave. Let's call. Whee! The chat isn't ideally placed for this. What do you mean? It should be somewhere. You think it should be somewhere else? I'm connected. Okay. Hello? This is the phone wave. Name subject to change. This is the voice of Mayushi guidance. The system Daru programmed to operate the phone wave. Do you hear Mayushi's voice? Oh, yes, I do. Be quiet. I'm trying to listen. You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the hashtag button, please enter the heating time in seconds. For example, press hashtag 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, press hashtag 120. Entering the command prompt properly will cause the phone wave, name subject to change, to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 hashtag. 120 hashtag. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake by Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate. Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards. Backwards? I never noticed that. That might have serious implications. If you look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hans rule. Yeah, no. Not Hans rule? No. Okay. For now it's good, but it's not best when the text is in the middle of the screen. Oh, alright. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out. Gel bananas are ready. The bananas have become not bananas, gelatinous, blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered. They look really nasty.
味は関係ない。
The
食べ
taste
ること
doesn't
に意味
matter.
があるのだ。
What matters is that you eat
遠
it.
慮することはない。
So come on,
や
Daru.
ってやるから思い切ってずついて
No
い
need
く
to
がい
be
い。
shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it.
いらね
No way.
ではマユリ、お
Fine.
前にその名誉を譲る。
Mayuri, the honor shall be yours.
なんかね
But their bananas are all
中身が
gloopy,
デロデロでブニ
droopy,
ュブニュだ
soft
ったよ
and squishy. Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし
It had no
全然
flavor
美味し
and
くなかった
it wasn't tasty at all.
デロデロでブニュブニュ。
Gloopy, droopy, soft
Daru.
and squishy.
どう思う？
Daru, what do you think? Those are
ブ
interesting
ニュブニュバ
bananas.
ナナかブニュブニュの
Soft and squishy bananas. Soft and squishy bananas.
あなたのバナナブニュブニュだねって言ってみ
Bayushi,
て
say your bananas are all soft and squishy for me.
ダルくんダルくん
Daru-kun,
鼻血出てる。
your nose is bleeding.
いいから言ってみてくださいお願いします
Please, just say it.
あなたのバナナ
Your bananas are soft
言わ
and...
せるな、手の額。
Don't make her say that, you perv! Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Because she is pure and innocent. Anyway. Let me allow that.
すなわち
They're gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there is a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そうか、わかったぞ。
I got it! I turn to the whiteboards and write freezing in the middle. Then, I cross it out and slap the board with my hands.
俺たちは冷凍機能だ
What
と
we
思
thought
い込
was
ん
a
でいたが
freezing
実は違
function
ったの
is
だ。
actually something else. A bold statement, if I do say myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たち、な、
Now's the
なん
time
だっ
to
て
shout!
と叫ぶがいい。
What you say?
ここは叫ぶとこ
Come
ろだ。
on, don't be shy! The reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつう
We
の
already knew that. Oh,
問題は
the
じゃあこ
problem
の
is
機能って
we don't
何ぞ
know what it
何
is
が起きてんのっ
doing
てことじゃん
or why it's doing it.
冷凍の逆なら
If
解
it's
凍
the
じゃない
opposite
の
of
かな
freezing, then couldn't it be thawing them?
実に愚鈍な意見だな、マユリ。
What a silly
それは普通
question,
の電子レンジと
Mayuri.
同じではないか。
What you're describing is just a normal microwave.
じゃあどういうこと
Then- What is it?
それが分かんないから悩んでる
We
んだ
don't know, and that's the problem. He's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF. Didn't we do the seminar already? Didn't we do the fucking seminar already? We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about today? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
ご覧ください。秋葉原駅前のビルに謎の巨大物体が
Behind me
出
is
没
the
しています
large unidentified object that crashed into the building near Akihabara Station. What happened with the previous game? Did it not work? Also, music is a bit loud. Oh, really? Nobody told me shit about the music. Oh, thank you, Tine. I will lower it. Oh, but I have to lower it in TDSN, right? No, actually it's the same. Should be better now. Music was good for me. Guys, you make up your minds. Epic Games is down. It worked fine when I tried to open the game 1 hour before stream. And of course, as soon as I started streaming, everything went to shit, man. Everything. Even this game, I started playing it crashed, and I had to start again. So yeah, whatever. Streamer's luck. It was definitely a bit loud. Now it's kinda too quiet. Jesus Christ. Now it should be somewhere in the middle. Behind me is the large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station. No, the waifus! The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach. But from a distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite. So yeah, I think we did the... We are continuing from where we left off last time. Because last time we were attending at that speech of that asshole, and then this crashed into Akihabara, right? As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. Akiba? Everyone is walking toward the main street, which is still cornered off. Cordoned. Daru, aren't you going to check out Radican? No point. I can't get close. I've been following the news online though. There's already 100 threads about it on @channel. It's huge, man. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. Oh, I got a mail. Is that my Yuri? You know, I'm really sad about dropping my UPA. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Gero Froggy. What? Okay, what am I supposed to do? That's one from last year, right? I thought you weren't interested. Send. Yay. Okay. Okay. I said okay! We enter Daibiru and take the elevator to the 5th floor, ATF Assembly Hall. Tin is a bit more sensitive than us if it comes to music. Understandable, understandable. Also, Marjun just wants to not hear your beautiful voice. Oh man, feel that AC. I'm alive, man. I have never desired air conditioning more than when I was in Greece. When I was in Greece, and in fact next summer when I'm gonna go back to Greece, I'm gonna get myself one of those fancy 4 or 5 stars hotel, maybe a resort, with air conditioning blasting everywhere. I want air conditioning in the fucking toilet, from the toilet blasting right into my asshole. Like never again without air conditioning. Tina, what should I make radio sing once I have enough points? I trust you with your decision. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad, Nifterer. He doesn't like my singing. He's not a real fuck. I don't want to hear him. What, you don't want to hear my journey into becoming a better singer? I want to become an idol, Tinne. Don't you want to see me succeed and struggle along the way? No. Fair enough, man. I wouldn't want to hear myself either. If I Puka joins, I definitely know what I want him to sing. Neko, 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 ne, ne, ne. Neko, vamos, ña, ña, ña. Neko. There you go, Tina. You had to hear me regardless. Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar.
電話レンジ過去仮の件だが
About the phone wave, name subject to change, I might have found our answer. You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying. I won't give that easily. I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name. Free karaoke, yay! You don't even need redeems, Nifterer. You only need to say Tine would really hate it if you sang. Hey, maybe I'm easier to manipulate than I think, huh?
そんなことは今はどうでもいい
Now's not the time. So, what's your latest ridiculous theory?
何を言うか
What do you mean, ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility.
あらゆる可能性について
Even those a lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous. So basically you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science.
だるよ
Daru,
電話レンジ過去仮
I have a hunch that the phone wave, name subject to change, may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that? Steins, what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man. A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator, I bump into someone. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling. I'm sorry. Ooh. What? It's a girl. And I recognize her. You! Impossible! Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. This bitch was dead. Maki said Kurisu. Is there something wrong? Kurisu frowns and tries to back away. But I don't let go of her shoulder. Yes, that's the way to go, man. Slam her against the wall. Show her who's man. My grip tightens. Yes! You should be dead! Why are you here? And you're even... There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet, as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. Not a scratch. Hey, that hurts. Let me go. Ah, I thought that was a slap. Kurisu pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glare. I realize that I'm gaping. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief. What's wrong with you? You're okay? But that's impossible. Someone stabbed you. I saw you lying in a pool of blood. There again? Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said. What do you mean, again? I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right? I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous! I saw her dead just 3 hours ago! Hey, could you not talk about me like that?
ピンピンしてますんで。
I'm perfectly fine.
そういえばあのメー
You
ル
know, that message was kinda weird.
送信日
It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future.
未来から来た。
It came from the future?
ネットで妙な考察サイトでも見たのかだる。
That sounds like something you read on the internet, Daru. It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories.
違うがな
No, the date was definitely a week later. It came from the 28th.
28日だから今日じゃん
Wait, that's today. Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right. The email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It was split into 3 mails. Someone stab. Bed. Makiza K. Urizu, don't. Why did I send such short messages in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. It's weird, it's like the bananas, it got like goopy and deconstructed. I do recognize the content, though. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago. But I sent 1 email, not 3, and there should be more text. Did Daru really get this a week ago? Nifter, what do you think of this kind of male behavior? I could maybe make Radio sing this stream. Hey, your points, your ears. What can I tell you, Nifter? Very interesting. Hey, it's the game, okay? It has nothing to do with me.
興味深いわね。
Interesting. Suddenly, Kurizo is standing next to me, peering intensely at the screen of Daru's phone. Alright, that email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is, why is she still alive? Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit. Am I haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. Maddo scientisto. Ooh, don't get so close, lady. Hello. I timidly reach out to Chris's face. Oh, I am coming close. Okay. My fingertips stroke her hair. We're getting interesting. Feel silky. Quite the cuticles.
ある。
Substance. She had substance.
やはり
Of course, she's not a ghost.
考えすぎか。
How silly of me. Ocarine, I don't think that's a good idea. No, you gotta make sure she's not a ghost. You know, if a lady has to hunt you down, you have to make sure she's not a ghost. Grab her firmly to assert dominance and make sure she's not a poltergeist following you around. Because it would be embarrassing if you just start talking with her and she ends up being not real or a phantasm, and from the perspective of other people from the outside, you're just talking to a wall or to a phone booth or to yourself, like in the middle of the street, looking at nothing and talking at nothing. You know, that would be very, very bad optics. So if you're talking to a girl, always make sure she's real. Grab her firmly, pull her toward you. If she slaps the shit out of you, she's probably real. Not 100%, you might be hallucinating hardly, but that's a good starting point. Also, you should never take advice from radio. Never, no matter the circumstance. Just to make that extremely clear. Look like crazy or look like a pervert? Quite a dilemma. Exactly. Would you rather look crazy or... Well, it depends on the situation. Sometimes other people thinking you're crazy, that's quite good. They leave you the fuck alone. I poke Kurisu's cheek with my fingers. Yes, see? See? He knows what I'm talking about. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one.
Oi.
Hey, that's good, that's really good. This expression you should expect from every female you try to interact with. If you end up in the lucky 1%, that's a good indication that she's actually into you. Disregard the other 99% of situations in which this will end up with a restraining order, maybe a pair of new bracelets on your hands, both of them. Wait a minute, we already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. And I still doubted that she had substance? That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at Radican? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations? Just like that mass disappearance. That's right, she was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. This requires further investigations. Yes! Strip her naked! Show us Tommy! Show us fucking Tommy! Well, there is a middle step between the face and the tummy, definitely worth exploring, a little bit fumbling, if you may allow such terminology. I grabbed the hem of her blouse and slowly lifted. Are you trying to get yourself arrested? Hey, she's not stopping you. I just want to know the truth. I stare straight back at Kurisu as she trembles with anger and lift her blouse a little higher. What truth? You perv? You stupid? Wanna die? See, she still didn't stop me, or, well, stop him, or moved backwards, or, you know, got to aggress. She pushes my hands away. Okay, that's a good indication that probably you shouldn't do that. Or a new office in your head if she was the daughter of a famous politician or mafioso. Or orifice, yes, definitely maybe a few more holes to breathe through. All over your skull. She pushes my hands away. Luis-chan famous line for the win. Daru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu. I know what I saw. No way. Did you just see my underwear? Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down. No, you fool! Not that! Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makize Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explain everything that I saw. Oh, wait. Dr. Nakabachi? What are you talking about, Okarin? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled. Cancelled? Yeah, because of the satellite crash. Something's wrong. Our stories ain't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's stories didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえちょっとあなた
Excuse me.
我が名は
My name is
ホ
Hoin Kyoma.
違うよ
I love this part of the anime. I loved it. Really, man? You're hopeless.
おーいんさん今
Was this directed at me? Okay, Hoin-san, I'd like to hear your story in more detail. Look like she's finally understand I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
Makise-san.
Makise-san, it's almost time. Eh? Oh, right. Thank you. Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads toward the small conference room.
オカリンとりあえず僕ら
We should go too.
行くとはどういう意味だ
Go where?
講義を聞きに来たん
We
だ
hear
ろ
the lecture. Duh. I heard about this being good, so I gave the anime a chance, but I found it kinda dumb. Did you watch it all? Did you watch the entirety of the anime, Tine? I liked it really much. I love when things go like time travel-y and fucked up, and I love when they turn really dark. So I don't know, maybe I'm a simple creature to please. Ah, that. But wait, if the lecture was cancelled... No, that was a conference. So whose lectures are we attending to? Oh, hers, of course. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius Makise Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. She was the lecture. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today.
講義をする方だったのか
She's the one giving the lecture. Yes. Japan's famous girl genius, Makise Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. Let's go! We can loot the fuck out of her! Yay! I first heard about her when Daru pointed out in the Gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at the ATF. I'd forgotten all about it.
こういうのは初めてなので緊張
It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I returned her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. Huh. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. Fool! She may have those people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned that Radikan, how cunning and aggressive she really is. Bruh, I'm gonna skip this. Oh, the fucking constant applause noise was giving me fucking mental issues. For today's lectures, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best. Phew, legal. That was a close one. Yeah. I enjoyed the anime, but I had a harder time with the movie. There's a movie? Wait, there's a movie. Really? Did I miss something? Did I miss something crucial here? I feel like all this already happened once. Well, if you watch the anime, of course. If you're playing some 5D metagaming kinda thing, well, I'm pretty stupid, so it's probably gonna work and not work at the same time. Don't you side admit in, eh? I'm asking if you watched like a live action movie or if there's a genuine movie of this. Or maybe I watched the movie, I just don't remember it. Might be. Strong possibility there. Time travel? Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept. Objection! Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel. It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd. Ocarine, you magnificent fool. Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Okay, it's fine, I guess. It'll be easier to talk in a discussion format. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrains from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that. But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning. What are the major theories of time travel? I have heard about the cosmic string theory, at least. The 11 theories. Neutron star theory, black hole theory, light speed theory, tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory, cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory, elementary particle ring and laser theory, direct antiparticle theory. Steins Gate Zero was a movie, if I recall, and I mean animated one, not live action. Okay, I remember something about Steins Gate Zero, so I probably watched it. It's just, man, my mind is a fucking mess. It's a mess. So I am such a mess with memory-wise that I can read a book, wait a couple of years, and read it again, and it's like a new book. Like, I remember things here and there, but most of it is just gone. It's just fucking gone. Actually, I got a story for you. I hope I didn't tell it already, but probably I did, because again, my memory. My ex-girlfriend used to get very angry at me because she would be like, oh, remember when we went to Venice together? And I was like, we went to Venice? She was like, yeah, me and you together with my brother and her girlfriend. I was like, huh, when? And she would get like fucking pissed. She would get extremely angry because I would just forget stuff. Like, if Alzheimer was a thing, a real thing, I would be the embodiment of it. And of course, I'm being fictitious. I know Alzheimer is a thing. My grandpa had it. And you know, certain things skip a generation, so... Let's go! Gotta mute but watch while I draw. Okie doke, Nifterer, although you're not hearing this, but thank you for still watching. I can read a book and not know what I read. Oh, me too, me too. If I don't focus exactly on what I read, I can read and then realize I just read an entire page and I was not paying any attention to it. I was just thinking about something else. And that's how my brain works, okay? I can play a game and listen to a podcast. And I'm paying attention to both and none of it at the same time. I can read a page and think about something else at the same time. But give me two things to do manually and I collapse. I break completely. Like if you tell me, I don't know, well, damn, what could be a good example? What could be a good example? If you tell me like to cook, so like prepare food and search something to watch on the phone, I cannot do it. I have to stop cooking, search for a video, put it, and then go back to cooking. But if it's like split between mind and body, I can do my laundry and listen to stuff. I can play a game and listen to something else. There's no problem there. Now, when it comes to streaming, I'm slowly developing this ability to pay attention to three different things, which is me talking, the game, and reading chat, which are three different things completely. Like, you have no idea how many skills I am developing by streaming. And by skills, I mean things that probably other people have a normal time dealing with on a day-to-day basis. But for me are skills I am developing because I'm a fucking retard, okay? I'm pretty much the same. I have one of the worst memories in existence. Oh really, Tine? Damn! Damn! That sucks, bro. That sucks. I feel you. I mean, understandable. Your mind was scrolling through words. That's a great way to put it, man. Scrolling through words, yes. And I don't know, do you guys read with a voice in your mind? Because I can read silently, I can read with a voice in my mind, and I can read out loud. I can do all three. I know some people cannot read out loud, but they can read in their mind. I know some people don't have a voice in their mind ever. I have a voice in my mind most of the time. Like, I have conversation with myself. I have fights with myself, with the voice in my head. Sometimes I have to argue with the voice in my head because it's trying to convey thoughts that are really stupid, or it's trying to put me into arguments, imaginary ones, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro, why are you putting this? Well, what happens if you get into this fucking situation? No, man, this is a stupid situation. You made it for me, and it's stupid. Nothing will act like this. Yeah, but you never know, right? People are stupid. And I just have these stupid conversations with myself until I catch myself doing that. It's like an onion of stupidity, and every time I pull a layer, I discover there's another one, and then another one. It's like waking up outside of the matrix just to realize you're still in the matrix. It's just a stupider one. I never fight with myself. Man, I fight with myself constantly. You have no idea how many times I had to convince myself out of a stupid decision with a full-on conversation, like back and forth, and then like, okay, maybe you're right, like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, you're fucking duh. maybe the voices in my head are correct. Maybe I am a retard. Perhaps Makise Kurizu is a worthy rival after all. Well, I like the way she's holding that microphone there. However, all of those models are purely theoretical. Of course, that's nonsense. That's bullshit. None of that is real. Space doesn't exist. Some of them even contradict each other. Well, that's how science works, right? You develop theories and they clash with each other because they come from different angles. Well, what if someone comes up with a 12th model? Her look. Right. Well, it's like how cute of you, but shut up. It could be contradicted by the 13th model now, couldn't it? Then, she twisted my question and used it against me. Touché, genius girl. I feel like I am pretty much like Rintaro in many situations. Like half of the weird stuff I do is just to make the voices quiet and focus on something else. Let's go, Marjun! Yay! That's what I used to do drugs, but now I do other things. One of us. That comment was crazy, radio. Which one? The microphone one? Really? Really? Was it really that crazy? Come on. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now. By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second farther into the future than I am. That's what I think about it. What does that mean? According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects that are approaching as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you. If you were to keep running at that speed for 24 hours, 48 would elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand, O King Kyoma? Look at that smile, the smug smile. Yeah, I'm weird, but not to the point of getting excited by her holding a mic close to her open mouth. That is some weak statement there. You should always be excited by a cute girl holding a microphone close to her mouth. Either that or I think you are lying, good sir, because I don't believe you're less of a pervert than I am, especially judging by the pictures you send me, of which I appreciate. Please send more. That's only because she's human, Marjun. Why are you smiling at? Why are you smiling? See, what the fuck is that word? Singling me out. Fucking hell, I don't know how to read anymore. Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makise Kurisu wants to pick a fight. She's into you, bro. She's into you. Can't you tell? When a girl teases you like that, she's obviously into you. Especially since moments earlier you grabbed her and you toss her against the wall and you lift her blouse to look at her tummy. She's obviously into you, man. She enjoyed that quite a lot. And then again, that's how you treat a woman, right? That's how you go about dealing with girls that you like. Just toss them against the wall and please don't do that. Please don't fucking do that. I mean, unless you're tired of paying rent and you want the state to take care of you by putting you in a nice place where you don't have to pay rent. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name. But that's not really time travel, is it? Nah, I have that special perk called restrain. I know how to hold myself in moments I need to be normal, maybe at the cost of making the actual spicy time weirder though. Man, tell me about a restraint. I am the most restrained motherfucker you can ever meet. Like, I managed to pull off like pretty sick moves at the perfect time in the past, but nowadays, like, I am so detached from wanting to pursue reality that I let things happen in my head later. You know, I don't carpe diem at all. I don't carpe diem at all. Like, never. Like, oh, that would be a perfect time to do this. Nope. Nope. Oh, hello, Pac-Man! Hello, welcome to the show! Today we were supposed to play a game, but Epic Games decided to crash the fuck down, so we're playing a visual novel instead. Have you ever watched Steins Gate? If yes, then enjoy. If not, then enjoy. Because this is a really cool game. And anime. And they are pretty much aligned from what I can see so far. I thought the visual novel would be somewhat different, but yet I am looking at Steins Gate. Oh, yes I have. Okay. True, Makise Kurizo example isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. What do you mean by that? Oh. Is she too old? Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. Yes, you're right. The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old girl would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Makise Kurizo is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on. This game, man, this fucking game. Or maybe it's just my mind, I don't know. Then what about going to the past? Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago. Can't you? Nope. That's not time travel either. This time is a newbie student who objects. Nearby student. Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me, or did Kurizo look a little nervous just now? Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? Best candidates for these are cosmic strings and wormholes. And cosmic strings is string-shaped crevice with extreme mass. A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist? The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and it lasts as long as the diameter of a galaxy. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. In short, we can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit. When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. Now, we apply these to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. See, that's a really good example of reading something and not retaining any of it. Like reading something purely for reading it. I have no idea what she just said except from time travel, bitch! Woo! Mommy Kurisu. Yes, Pac-Man. One of the VN of all time. VN? A microwave. What? Pac-Man reached a 7-stream week. Damn, bro. What the fuck are you people on about? What the fuck? You watching my streams 7 in a row? I once microwaved a banana. Were you trying to make gel bananas? Did you type? Well, you cannot type a hashtag on it unless you connect a phone to it. But I wouldn't try that. Best case scenario, you have to throw away a phone, a banana, and a microwave. Best case scenario. It was gloopy, squishy, and droopy. If you used cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you look back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that's, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as super strings. Now then, you need 3 strings in order to travel the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic string themselves, 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move them at near light speed. There's that smug smile again. How much energy do you think you need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts? This earns a few chuckles from the audience. Yeah, that's an internal joke I'm not getting. Third, you need a spaceship capable of reaching those cosmic strings and returning. With the time traveler alive, of course. What do you think, Hoin-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel? Like that's even possible. Why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who rejected this time. Looks like Hoin-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings, but hey, you see, that's actually a pretty good male-female dynamic, you know? Men are more like physically aggressive, and you can see like he grabbed her. Of course, he wasn't trying to be aggressive, but he grabbed her and he touched her and he slammed her against the wall. It was like all touchy. She went straight for his reputation. It was like mocking him and lowering him like a peg or two in front of his peers, right? Steins Gate is no doubt one of the best anime of all time. I definitely enjoyed watching it. I don't know about that statement because I watched a lot of really good anime, but it's definitely one of those animes that I really enjoyed watching because it kept me like like there are some animes that I like, but I watch them when I have time, you know? Steins Gate, up to a certain point, was like that. Like, I watch it, yeah, nice, it's cute, let me continue. Oh, today I can't, maybe tomorrow or the day after. And to a certain point, when shit started to go really south, I couldn't stop watching. I couldn't fucking stop watching it. and that brings it up in the chart. I'm not sure where, but up in the chart. The anime came out almost 15 years ago, so must have been around 16, and I felt like I had to be 20 years younger to appreciate it. Oh, come on, dude, come on. It was really nice. It had all the tropes like weird mad scientist, cute girl, a cute silly girl, and she fucking dies. Yeah, I loved it, man. I loved it. Oh Lord, the organization is after me. Did you do my push-up yesterday? I did 80 fucking push-ups yesterday. You redeemed push-ups, someone else redeemed push-ups. I did 40 push-ups. I went back to the screen and 40 more push-ups were redeemed. So I did 80 in a fucking row. So thank you very much. I was really sour today. I don't know, they all seem autistic individuals talking to each other without connecting at all. Well, isn't that what people do usually? Like, I always have the feeling that people are not understanding my weird and highly specific weebish jokes when I talk to people at work. Like, I make like not snarky comments, but I reference things in my mind that I know, but I don't expect other people knowing, because like people talk to me, they say something, and in my mind a meme pops out, and I try to explain the meme in a conversation without going like, oh, that's like the meme thing. No, I try to explain it in a way that maybe if you know the meme, you understand, and they don't understand because they don't know the meme. Or maybe I try to reference an anime I know, a song that I know, but it's really hard to meet people that watch or listen to the same shit that I watch and listen to. In fact, I was really fucking happy that you were a fan of Minami. Really fucking happy. Nobody I know knows her. Nobody I know, IRL or online, knows Minami, as far as I'm aware. So when you told me, oh yeah, I know Minami, I like her, I was like, ah! Fucking yes! Why would you try to speak in Weeb to people who only speak Dutch? No, man, look. One of the people that can understand me speaking Weeb, even though he speaks Dutch, is my boss, because he's also a Weeb. And he's a fucking weirdo like me. Like, he paints miniatures, he plays video games, he watches anime, and he's fucked up in the head, just like me. Maybe more. Maybe we're more than each other in different compartments. But he understands me more than, your typical person. And that's why also I find it hard to have friendships, because the radio that you see, if you, like, I have friends that are very different from me. The more they know me, the more they get to see the real me. The more they get to see the real me, the more they are weirded out. And like, what the fuck are you? Bitch, that's me. You're seeing the real me now. That's who I am. You don't understand. Like, the very carefully crafted version of me that you met so far was to appease the social norms that you are so in love with. Fuck that. Fuck you. I want to be me. But me is weird. So I have to, drip it little by little by little. Otherwise people go fucking like, I don't want to go out with you anymore. And on the same token, I'm like, yeah, then fucking don't call me anymore, because I don't want to go out in the first place. It's not you, it's I don't want to go out in general. That's about the only thing we have in common, man. Hey, more than I have in common with the vast majority of the human population. Trust me. Like, if you knew what was inside my head, one thing, it's way more than you can imagine. Plus, he's not the only one, man. We are both servants of the Oni. Or are you trying to admit that you no longer wish to be under her foot? No, let's not use foot or Marjun will get triggered. Under her subjugation, let's say. Oh, now it's gonna say, I'm not under subjugation. I am a freedom. You know what I mean, come on. I don't do that shit. If they don't like me, it's their problem. I can make friends whenever. Oh no, but look, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus, Marjun. It was it just came out naturally. It's just that I don't know. Me. Like that's maybe an interesting conversation to have. Like, how genuine can an interaction with another person be? Like, can a conversation with a complete stranger be genuine if you're not showing your true self 100%? Of course not. Like, sometimes I go to work, I'm pissed as fuck, I am mad, I don't want to be there, I have my own problems going through my mind, and here comes this asshole that I was about to argue with yesterday, who was complaining about some stupid ass thing that nobody cares about, but he cares about apparently, and even though he paid very little for the room that he rented, he was complaining about this, about that, this is not the fucking Marriott, go fuck yourself, or that's what I would like to tell him, but I'm at work, so I'm there sitting like, hello, good morning, checking out, how can I help you, did you enjoy your stay? Like, you may say that's a fake interaction, and I would agree with you, but also, if I go to the store and the cashier had a very rough day and she started taking it on me because I say like something that pisses her off, like, it's not my fault. So it's not his fault that I'm pissed or that he annoys me. I shouldn't like just behave the way that I want to behave. So I am being fake because I'm not being true to myself, but for God's sake, I am being fake for the sake of maintaining social cohesion. Let's put it like this. It's better for everybody in the world if we have a civil conversation and we are very kind to each other, even though we would like to not to be, right? So, on the same token, I can be friends with people that I like them despite them not being like me. Maybe I like them because they are not like me, I don't know, I never analyzed that fully, because people that are too much like me, they annoy me somehow, maybe because they remind me of me, but I don't know. But I have a friend, for example, let me give you this example. I have a friend, we are very similar in some ways, but completely different on others. Like, I tried to explain to him this whole VTuber thing, because I'm with my friends and coworkers, I'm really open about this, like, they know. But this, I tried to explain to him this whole thing, and he's the kind of guy that he doesn't even watch movies. He only watches real stuff, like he watches like UFC, he watches the news, he watches things that are not rooted in reality. More, like he doesn't like fiction at all, like none of it. So you can see how the mindset is completely opposite. Still, we manage to coexist in a kind of friendship that we still enrich each other, we still like each other, we like spending time with each other, of course, once every few months, definitely, but that happens even with people I really vibe with. It's just a me problem. But we manage to coexist in that little bubble of we don't mix together, but we don't repel completely. Right? So it's a big conversation, and I feel like everything is a big conversation. Like, reducing anything to a simple idea, it might be useful to get to end the conversation quickly, maybe, or to gain some kind of quick juice out of it. But I feel like everything, and no matter what we are talking about, everything is way more complex and nuanced than we might think. And that's what saves me also from being like completely out there. Like if I had half the neurons I have right now, I would probably be extremely racist, extremely homophobic, extremely whatever thing that, oh, it's not like me, I don't like it, right? I would probably be like that. But because my brain works like this, I'm able to step backwards and say, wait a second, what am I not seeing here? What is this situation able to teach me? What can I gain from this? Not in a greedy way, like I want to gain something. Like what knowledge can I gain? How can I enrich myself with this situation? What can this person that I would strangle right now? How can this person or situation with this person enrich my life somehow? I don't know how we ended up talking about this. I should probably stop drinking vodka. But yeah, let me catch up with chat. You know how there's music that's more accessible than others? As in, some weird niche genre might be hard to get into, and you need to go through other things first. The same thing can happen with personality. So if you have a weird, inaccessible set of interests like that define your personality, well, you're gonna have a hard time creating bridges connecting to other people. And this is not inherently good or bad, but you should be self-aware. Oh no, and that's exactly what I meant with all this spiel. Thank you, Tine. Thank you, Tine. That's exactly what I meant. I am always not eager, maybe, but willing to create bridges, to see things from other perspectives, to interact with people that are different than me, because whether you're like me or different than me, I don't like you. I start from this from this point. That's the starting point. I don't like you, I don't want to spend time with you, I'd rather be, I don't know, jerking off at home alone. No. Joking, I don't jerk off actually. But I'd rather be at home doing something else, alone. Okay? But then I get to meet someone, I get to know them, and I actually like them, because I always say, like, I don't like people, I don't like this, I don't care about anyone. I actually do. I do care about people, I do like spending time with people. It's just that barrier in my mind that I created to protect myself from situations that might be a little bit hard to deal with, that hurt me in the past, definitely. That shit is a barrier, and it works. It's funny, it's a nice way to portray yourself, but in the end it's like that meme of the guy wearing full armor, and then again how my brain works, the guy wearing a full armor and that one arrow going straight to the slot of the eyes. That's me when I say I don't care about people, I don't like people. I actually do. I actually care about people. I actually care a lot. I'm actually really soft. I actually struggle with emotions. That's why I want to be like portrayed as something who doesn't care. That's why I try not to care. And don't get me wrong, I am really good at shutting off my emotions. But I need a really good reason for that. Like if I feel like, now I'm going to hurt really badly, I can shut myself off. You don't exist anymore. Gone. I'm like a wizard, like I am the chosen one. Fireball. When did I outed it? Term of interest. So many stuff I like. Wait, When did I outed myself as a fit guy? I don't even remember. I don't think you outed yourself as a fit guy as much as I remember. I think Tinne outed you as a fit guy in conjunction with that picture you sent me. Which, again, much welcomed. I'm a jack of all trades in terms of interest. So many stuff I like. Oh no, I also like many different things. But you know, again, if I meet somebody that is exactly like me, I'm probably gonna hate his guts. Stream and beating it crazy style live. Alert, alert. Whoop, whoop. This is on the police. Whoop, whoop. I find beauty in people, but I don't enjoy spending time with them. I fucking hate how beautifully you can put things into words, Tine. I don't know, man. I don't know. Why are you not writing poetry? Escapes me. Or maybe you're doing it, you're just not telling us about it. But you have a way of putting things that is absolutely beautiful and concise. Like, what I just spent 15 minutes yapping about, you condensed in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 words. 13 words, 15 minutes of yapping. 13 words. That's fucking beautiful. Radio can only reason through me. I feel like that's the case, man. I feel like that's the case. Like, my brain is so far gone that I just like... And again, how am I replying in my brain to this with another meme, but it's more of a reel, like when you're 80 with dementia in the nursing home and you can only reply with weird TikTok memories, like you're there on a wheelchair, like helicopter, helicopter, double it and give it to the next person. That's gonna be me soon, man. That's gonna be me soon. Yeah, that's why I don't like yapping. It's like improvising through the pentatonic. It's not how to create an iconic riff. Ah, man. Here's another beautiful way to put it. There's another beautiful way to put it. Jesus Christ, I hate you. I don't, but you know, the sentiment is that. Anyway, last time I checked, I was playing a game, so let's continue. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Hoin, do you know what wormholes are? She's totally into us. Guys, she's totally into us. Absolutely. Like, there's no fucking way. No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered. It's like a shortcut through space, right? Yes, that's correct. Phew, I got it right. I sigh inwardly in relief. There are two wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far they are, the wormholes are. Transit time through the tunnel is 0. But oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity. It collapses as soon as it opens. So we need something to negate the effect of gravity. So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass which repulses other matters. Negative mass? Huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can even begin to imagine what it would be like. Same, bro, same. Kirizo raises her right fist. Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist grasping force so that I can squish anymore. Kurisu opens her fist. If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travels between wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say that there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara and the exit is in Los Angeles. First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light, and once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How? According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning that hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. So now, if Hoin-san jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called time travel. It only seems that way. This is called the Urashima effect. The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA, though, through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0. Hoin-san will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string theory. Travel? Was the last word travel? I don't remember. First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one, so it's bullshit. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to be the end of the world, universe and back at near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which is bullshit, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist. See? I knew it. It's bullshit. So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. So what the fuck are we talking about here? Is this a Star Trek convention? No. Star Trek convention would be more rooted in reality because Star Trek is a real TV series. Actors spend time acting, people made the TV series and a bunch of people enjoyed to watch it. So what are we doing here? Now, do we see what I mean when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. None of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer. Isn't there anything simpler, like something you can pull out of a drawer and just use, or something? Really? I'm afraid not. A firm declaration. This is the limit of modern physics. I can say how it might change in 10 years, though. Yeah, maybe you should use a phone and a microwave. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirement, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from... click too fast. And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved. Holes first, squish. Holes first, squish. Why is there even yapping? She's yapping about very sus things. Holes, fisting, squishing. Yeah, I think she's into us. Again, I think we did a number on her, and I turn to say what I said before. How you handle your woman. You grab her by the shoulders firmly, you yank her to the wall, not too rough. You don't have to hurt her, you just have to assert your dominance, and you have to expose her tummy. That's how string theory works. And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved. Can this scientific nonsense end? You mean time paradoxes and conservation of mass? Mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be an extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading it in a book. Not a terribly reputable book, but still. That's such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. Sorry, I clicked by mistake. If you think that conservation of mass applies to macro systems like the universe or microsystem like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken. What? Is that true? Heh. Ha! She's laughing at my reaction. That little... Yeah, how mortifying. Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. Wow, that's pretty amazing. How can something come from nothing, milady? Well, I guess you need that to justify the fact that the origin of the universe, as it is speculated now by today's science, is Big Bang Theory, which used to, like, it's a clear contradiction of the Gay-Lussac laws of nothing. You can't generate matter from nothing, you can't destroy matter, everything transforms. So if you say the universe exploded out of nothingness and everything came out, that's nonsense. So you need to change the law of physics to make sense of a theory that you're so hell-bent onto maintaining. That's so fucking weird, man. That's so fucking weird. Then, what is the problem? The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Oh, if you go back in time and you fuck your grandfather, you're not gay because you were not still born. As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never. What if you just don't kill them? You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous. Yeah, fuck your grandma. Who cares, man? Who cares? Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and even other physical law in existence. Because it's not possible. That's why. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. So it's time travel, lady. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Then, too much science stuff. Gotta balance it with brain rot. Freddy Fazbear. Her. Amazing bounce on it, Dio. What? Like, I don't know the reference and it still gave me brain rot. But I read Dio, so I imagine it's Henya. But yeah, all this science shit is killing my brain as well, man. Like, I'm a moron. I understand less than 0.5% of what I'm just reading. Like, all the little sciencey thingies that I know come from when I was studying chemistry back in high school, which was like a lifetime ago. I think I was in school longer than Pac-Man is alive. I think. Both goes binted. Nothing that has even a 0.00001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is as the logical conclusion? There may be loopholes like parallel worlds, wink wink, parallel worlds, or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. I grind my teeth. I don't know if you could hear that. When I see Makise Kurisu looking at me with her composed expression, I come. I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurisu truly is a genius. Ah! I ended up listening to the whole of Kurisu fucking annoying lecture at the ATF. after the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. Thank the Lord, praise be baby Jesus, that we don't have to suffer through that. Thank you. Thank you. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture, so impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 8-year-old first time. Oh, definitely not her first time, man. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? 'Cause you're into her, douchebag. Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurisu dead. And yet, she is alive. My memories don't mesh with her reality. And not just about Kurisu, my conversation with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. That it never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting with oh, let's go! You know what this party is all about. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi's shrine. I need to get exorcised. I seriously doubt that the Makise Kurisu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood. Yanabayashi's shrine is located at the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Manseibashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Man, the way the locations are described, it almost makes me think like the author wanted people to go and look for these places for themselves, like to find them, like a little extra Easter egg, like, oh, you want to see these locations IRL? That's where you can find them. Go, my child. Experience the breaking of the fourth wall in the best possible way. Kanda Mayojin. Kanda Mayojin is the more famous shrine in Akihabara, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small, you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. Karin! There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other is a docile-looking beauty in traditional Miko attire. Urushibara Luka, a stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Wrong! There is only one! I know, man, I know, but they got me good. The first time I watched the anime, they got me fucking good. I was like, heck yeah, she's cute. Wrong! Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priestess' son. That's right, son. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. Good afternoon, Okabe-san. He bows his head. The voice of a girl, the mannerism of a girl, more feminine than any girl I know, and a big schlong. You know what they say? No, Marjor, what do they say? But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet, oh, so slender. But he's a guy. Looks stunning in Miko's robes. But he's a guy. holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of a clearing. But he's a guy! It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy! Every hole is a goal. No. I disagree with that sentiment. Probably bigger than the MC's droopy banana for sure. But he's a guy. Damn cicadas won't shut up. But he's a guy. Man, I think the game is going more hardcore than the fucking anime. I remember the anime were like, but he's a guy, but he's a guy, but dude, the game is really leaning into it, like, and the cicadas are chirping, but he's a guy. Would as well. Well, look, I saw, okay, story time. When I was 16, I was out and about with my aunt. We were coming back from Rome. You know, my aunt, she's 8 years older than me. So when I was 16, she was 8 years older than that, right? She was 24. And we went out with her friends, and we were around in Rome, and there's a specific street in Rome where you can find all the, because there are many streets where you can find prostitutes, but one specific street is for transvestites, okay? If you wanted to go to transvestites, you would go there. And mind you, I was 16 years old, so it was 2006. So transvestite was the politically correct way to put it. So that's what I'm gonna use. I would use it anyway, I don't care about PC, but it makes it funnier. There were transvestites there. And among those, like, ugly guys dressed as women, we see this beautiful girl. Like, she was stunningly beautiful. Beautiful thighs, beautiful tits, beautiful face, like a porcelain doll. Long, beautiful flowing hair, scantily dressed. So the guy that was driving stops in front of her, brings the windshield down, and he says, "Hi," and she replies, "Hi," with this beautiful female voice, like very soft. And he asks, "Are you a man or a woman?" And she replies, "I'm a man." And we are like, and he drives off. Bro, it was indistinguishable from a woman. It was so fucking well done in those times that we were all fooled. We were all fooled. Like, she said, "I'm a man." And maybe it was bullshit. Maybe she was really a woman. She was just joking around. You never know. But dude, we were like, and he just sped up. He just moved the car forward, and we were like, I hate that you cannot see. Oh, actually, no, you cannot see it. Wait, can you see it if I move my model? No. No, you cannot see it. Fuck. It was precious, man. It was one of those core memories that I still have. So yeah, in that moment, if I didn't know it was a dude, I would as well. So that's what I imagine the situation being. But he's a guy! Coward! Or maybe too broke to afford it. What are we supposed to see? Yeah, I wanted to move my model sideways so you could have a preview of what he saw. Like, our faces be like, and moving away. Maybe she was scared that he is a creep. What? Rukaku, that blade I gave you, what happened to it? He's a friend of mine. I call him Rukaku. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. It also so happens that Rukaku and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him. Rukaku is basically... They are basically the same character, but he has a choker and she has a hat. He starts fidgeting with a flustered face and tears in his eyes. You mean Demon Sword Samindare? Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power. Oh yeah, you bought it at Blade Works, right? I think you said it cost 980... Don't say another word anymore and they will come to silence you. Cheap ass motherfucker. They're gonna silence me? Thanks for the warning about me, Ocarin, but who are they? I ignore Mayuri's question. So, Rukaku, are you making sure to practice with Samidare, like I told you? Yes, I do practice swings once a day. As long as you carry it and master the Seishin Zanma school of swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. Demon Sword Samidare might be an intimidating imitation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power. And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included. Cheap ass motherfucker. Come on. Thank you, Okabe-san. It was a wonderful present. My name isn't Okabe. It's Ocarin. I'm sorry, Kyoma-san. As long as you understand. Now, speak the words. Sai Kongaru. No, not Kongaru. Konguru. Yes. Sai Konguru. Did I get it right? Rukaku smiles happily as I nod. Thank you. Such a lovely smile. But he's again. Oh man. Ooh. Calm yourself, radio. Calm. Calm. So the question is the VA for Luca male or female? Well, considering that most of the voices from male characters, especially in shonen anime, are female, I would say they chose a guy for this. But that's just pure speculation, I don't know. But it would be fitting, you know? It would be fitting, it's like a very effeminate dude being like... Such a beautiful master-disciple relationship. Mayushi is not a Fujoshi. It's not a Fujoshi, but she's getting a little excited. Mayuri-chan, please, don't imagine such things. Jeez. Though we do have a master-disciple relationship, I, Hyoin Kyoma, have gone to great lengths to teach Rukaku about the evil conspiracy that ruled the world and how to resist them. Somebody called the Oni. He play a yaoi game the day she's gone. Truly a waste. That stuff about Demon Sword Semidare is part of that training. Looks aside, Rukaku is very obedient and hardworking. Plus, he's always eager to learn new things. A master couldn't ask for a better disciple. Though he doesn't have the weakness of not catching on too quickly and being too shy. Oh, he does have. What are you doing here, Mayuri? I came to see Ruka-kun. Komima's coming up next month and I want him to cosplay as Kirari-chan from Rainet. But he won't say yes. But cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me. But I'm sure you'll look great in it. The phrase, someone this cute can be a girl, it's really popular, you know? Come on, make you cosplay debut. Mayuri's hobby in making costumes, so she's made at least 30 so far, damn, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them, and it looks like she's chosen Rukaku for her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress like a girl, but come on, Rukaku has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why should cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of. Save the trivial stuff for later. But it's really important to Mayushi. And it's trivial to me. Anyway, Rukaku, there's good reason for me being here today. I need you to perform an exorcism. An exorcism? Then I go and get my dad. Please wait. No, it's nothing that serious. It just needs some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of So, with that said, bring out the usual. The usual? You mean Semidare? No. Who the hell uses a demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious. I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with the zigzaggy paper string that one priest does a shaky thing with. That's how I express myself usually, damn. Ah, that sounded really dumb. Ocarina. Bro, I got caught in 4K. Damn. Moron confirmed. Radio is a moron confirmed. Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri. Oh, the onsa, but I don't know if my father will lend it to me. I'll go ask him. Rukaku makes a quick bow, then runs off toward his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch. I love this kind of watch. Like pocket watches, I have one pocket watch that I wear in very special occasions, like Christmas parties or weddings, and I put it in my vest with the chain hanging from the bottom, so you can see it. You can see the chain, and the pocket watch is actually like, you know, these carvings here. They have the, because it's a pocket watch from Full Metal Alchemist, so it has the little alchemy symbol over here. I'm very proud of that pocket watch. Its name is Pockety. Obviously that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure. Well, time for me to go to work.
そうか、頑張ってこい。
Do your best. You're going straight home afterwards? Yeah. Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba to train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I like it in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began. See you tomorrow! Okay, can I save? Can I save here? Because I think we're getting close to 10 and I need to go to sleep because I work tomorrow. Open email box. Settings. How the fuck do you save in this game? I think Tina is cheating on you with Haipuka. Oh, Haipuka is live? Okay, then we can stop here as soon as I find a way to save. We can stop here and we can raid Haipuka. Because if he's live, then absolutely we can raid him. Does it saves automatically? Does any of you know if the game saves automatically? Or do I need to reach a save bond? Neko Neko Raid! Neko Neko Beam! No idea. Perfect. Is this the end of the stream? Yes, Nifter! I need to go to sleep. If anything, Tini is cheating on Haipuka with radio. Hey, I am not jealous, okay? At least not of Tine. Oh! Wait, Mayuri! Back at Radican. You heard the man scream, right? Scream? Mayuri blinked several times and put her fingers to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile. When was that again? This afternoon. I don't think I heard anything. Oh, well, alright. Okay, he's a weirdo. Jaja, bye-bye, toot-toot-oo. Mayuri leaves, this time for good. So she pauses to wave at least half a dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway. Okay, no, sorry guys, Oh! Exit game, close menu, title menu, help, full screen, configuration, tip list, load, save! Yes, no data, save here. Perfect. Okay, sorry guys, I am about to literally piss myself. I am about to explode. Thank you for joining me for this beautiful improvised, very scuffed stream. We are going to raid Haipuka now. So make sure to tell him, you know what I thought about would be a good message. Maybe it's stupid, but radio sounds about right, you know. So let me set up the raid for it. Raid channel. Let me see, where is following? Where is Haipuka? Ah, there he is. Okay, we're gonna raid Haipuka. We're gonna start. as soon as I click on it, which I'm still not sure how long it takes. But thank you for staying with me with this very scuffed and introspective stream. I'll see you all tomorrow, and until then, keep the fucking music playing. Toot-toot-oo! I'm still live, am I?